Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, and I'm back like I never left. Oh, if this is your first time here, make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button. You don't want to miss any more of my videos. And y'all, come on, like, let's just get into it. I'm so happy to be in the house. I'm not moving anymore. We are officially stationary again. Oh my gosh, we have literally been moving in transit, for 2 months. I've lived with my in-laws, with my mom, with our best friends, and while everything has been great, everyone's great, it was great seeing everybody, it's nothing like being still. So the setup is still not set up all the way yet, but we will be getting there, and I'm gonna film my review for the Real Housewives of Potomac, so I'm sure that video was up by now. Make sure you click up here if you would like to see my review on that. But I was like, I gotta, you know, beat my face a little bit. I just kind of wanted to like sit here and talk and get ready with y'all. While I am talking and getting ready with y'all, I will be going over some things that I got from my Boxycharm. This is my November Boxycharm. A bunch of new things. Some of them I will use, some of them I'll just tell you about because I probably won't, you know, like for instance, I got this toner, and I'm not going to use the toner today. I want to kind of test it out before I give you a review on it, so I'll probably give you an update on that later. But I did get a Natasha Denona palette. This palette retails for $48, you guys. This little palette retails for $48. I did swatch it. I'm not gonna lie, you know, these two on the end are, well, especially this one, of course, like, I mean, you can barely even see her in the lighting. She ain't gonna work for me. She's too ashy for me, but I did like some of the other colors in here. I also got this Esmeralda by Beauty Creations palette. This palette retails for $13.99, so it is a very affordable palette. I really like the colors in this palette. I did do a little bit of swatching. Some of the colors definitely were better than other colors, so we'll see what I can do, what I can create with this palette. I also got this primer, Pero Primera primer. Basically, it is an eyeshadow base, a eyeshadow primer. It retails for $15, so I will be using that today. And the last thing that I got, which I have already tested out, let me get it. So I also got the Benefit Gimme Brow Volumizing Eyebrow Gel. I used it the other day. I wanted to play in it, and I'm sitting here, I'm trying to find it. I can't find it right now. My vanity is still not like perfectly set up just yet. I kind of threw things around a little bit. If I find it, I'll use it. If not, I'll probably be using another one of my brow products. I hope I can find it though. I will use the Trace Stick mini brow pencil. I got this out of a Boxycharm, I want to say my August or September Boxycharm. I have not used it yet. Yeah, see, I've not used it yet, so I guess I can use that, and I guess it goes with the Boxycharm. I'm just going to prime my face with the Farsali liquid powder, and I'm also going to mix that with a little bit of the Farsali unicorn essence. So I'm going to start with the unicorn essence. This gives my skin a nice glow. It definitely makes my skin feel really, really nice. I use about 3 to 5 drops, just kind of depending. There we go. I'm gonna take 2 drops of the liquid powder, and I'm just going to pat that under my eye and in my T-zone where I tend to get a little bit oilier. Again, this is the Trace Stick brow pencil, and we'll see if I like it. I'm gonna talk to y'all. Like I said, I'm just coming here to talk today. As many of you, most of you know, we are military. We just PCS'd. So I'll give y'all a little bit of backstory, honey. We originally got orders to move to Germany, which I was super excited about. I want to go overseas so bad. Do you hear me? So bad. Y'all know I've been learning Spanish, and so I was like, oh my gosh, if we can go to Germany, I can actually go to Barcelona, which is where I wanted to go my entire life. Quiero visitar mi toda vida. Quiero que lo visitar mi todo vive. And so I just thought that it would have been great to get there and to finally, you know, get overseas to Europe. But my husband apparently is too good at his job, because they started some new unit or something here at Fort Knox, Kentucky, and he was specifically asked to come here. So I mean, that's a good thing for his career. However, that means no Germany. I don't know how I'm feeling about this brow pencil. It's actually not showing up that much. I'm going to show y'all real quick on the back of my hand. So this is doing me absolutely no good. This is the color Americano, and honestly on me, on my skin, it actually looks kind of like an ashy gray. So this isn't doing it. This is not doing it for me. So I'm going to go back in with my Minted brow pencil. This is Brow or Later. Now we're in Kentucky, so welcome to Kentucky. We actually are not staying at Fort Knox. We are staying in Louisville. We're kind of like on the outskirts, and I'm actually kind of excited for it. I'm actually happy to be here finally. Like I said, it's been 2 months of travel. They came and picked up our belongings, because the military moves you, you know, for those of you who are unaware. Those of you who are not aware, the military, you know, provides everything to move you. You know, they come, they pack your things up, they ship it, they bring it to you, you know, they set up set up your major furniture like your bed and things like that. So they actually came and got our things at the end of August. I looked at the form while they dropped it off. They came and picked up our things on August 29th. That was a long time ago. Now mind you, that was when they came to pick up and to pack what was left. We started packing probably the first week of August, because we had bought our house, so we had to sell our house. It's a lot of work that goes into preparing a house to get ready to sell, and this was of course our first time, and it was so stressful, you know, doing like the minor repairs, painting, getting floors clean. We had a storm a couple years ago, so we had to get some repairs done on the roof. Like, it was just a lot. It was very, very stressful, extremely stressful. Luckily, we had a really great real estate agent. She was the same person that sold us the house to begin with. She already like knew our house, knew us, that kind of thing. So that was really cool. I was happy. Shout out to Miss Terry Torito. If you are in the Fayetteville area, you can always look her up, try her out. She was great. I'm gonna go ahead and put this primer on my eyes so that I do not forget. So pero primero, because if I don't put it on, I will forget. First impressions of it is actually really thick, like really thick, like super thick. So yeah, she is thick, and almost like it's not easy to blend or to smooth at all. And if you're using a base, you know that it is muchos importantes to have it smooth. So I don't even know like what to do to make her super smooth, because she's looking patchy already, and like if she's patchy, she's gonna make my colors look patchy. So I'm gonna try to smooth her out with my finger, because the brush isn't working, sponge isn't working. I don't know, she is thick. Okay, so the technique that I'm finding to work when it comes to blending this out some is a stippling motion with your finger. So I'm going back in with a little bit more because it's definitely really patchy. I'm going back in to kind of make it not so patchy. So I'm adding a little bit of product, because if I have to go through all of this and I don't have the results, it's gonna be a problem. All right, she's still not super even on this eye, but honestly, I don't think that I'm going to be able to get her to even out. I've been trying, but as I try to, like, it's right in here. Y'all can kind of see it on camera. As I try to like press it out to blend it, it just, I don't know what it's doing. It's just like evaporating in that spot. So, and it's only on this eye. It's so weird. I don't know like what's happening, why it looks so dark right there. I don't know. So hopefully it doesn't make the overall look bad, but I don't know. I'm gonna save my final opinion for the end of this video, but so far I ain't really feeling her so far. I'm gonna start with this this Natasha Denona palette, and I'm gonna start with this brown, and we're just gonna kind of work it out, see what we come up with for a fall color. So I'll throw the colors up as I use them. I don't think I'm gonna talk through, so y'all know we'll be going between these two palettes, and I'll just try to throw them up on the screen as I use them. That was the first step. It was definitely stressful to get the house together and to, you know, get it on the market, but as stressed as we were to get everything together, our house literally sold within 48 hours. Like within 24 hours, we had 3 different offers, all of which were full price. So, you know, that was great. One thing about it, COVID has people buying houses maybe? I don't know. I was actually very nervous about that. But it worked out in our favor and we sold the house. And another thing, when you're talking about military moves, and my military people, jump down in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. You are also nervous because it's like, I pray that y'all don't tear up all my ish. Like seriously. You will send them with your things, and I don't know if it's because it's not their things or it's because, I don't know if the military, I just don't know. But like, you'll get your stuff back and literally half of your ish will be broken. I don't think I've shown my vanity, but I have one of those really big impression vanities. So it's like all glass and lights, and it's just, first of all, it's a girl's dream. Y'all will see it because I think I am going to do, like, once I get this house together, I think I'm going to do like a little kind of vloggy type thing. But anyway, I have this huge vanity that I got for Christmas, and I was so scared that I was going to get like all kind of cracks and stuff, because that's happened to me before. I had like this really pretty all glass full length mirror. Got that thing back and had a crack across the middle of it. You know, my sofa has been damaged before, so I was just really nervous about, you know, our things and traveling here. But luckily, actually everything was fine. We had a, you know, minor damage. Like one of the drawers on my vanity is kind of like a little loose, but you know, you can fix that with a little wood glue. We did end up getting one of our TVs damaged. We filed a claim. The military will be reimbursing us for our TV. Of course, it's like the depreciated value. You know how they do. They ain't gonna give you no full price. But you know, overall, it was not like a bad move. I'm actually very happy about that because I was super nervous. So yeah, we also, you know, spent time with family and friends in between. Even though they got our stuff at the end of August, I was able to spend my birthday in the house. No, I spent the weekend before my birthday in the house. By my birthday, which is the 12th of September, by my birthday, we were in South Carolina. I got like a bunch of videos from that, like, you know, my lives and all of that stuff. I'll link them up here on the screen or down in the description box or whatever. And then we went down to Georgia, spent some time in Georgia. I think overall though, even though it's hard to like live out of a suitcase, and then, you know, I got the boy, and you don't necessarily feel super comfortable because you're not in your own space. It was really nice to spend time with all of our friends and family, especially for the boy, because this is probably going to be the last time that we can just kind of jump in the car, you know, for a while. You know, it's going to be like the last time that we can just kind of jump in the car and drive, you know, 1 or 2 states over, you know, and, you know, spend time with family and friends. It's like we spent time with my nieces and my sister, who my sister's preggers right now, which I'm super excited about. She's having a little boy. So got to spend time with my nieces. I'm pretty sure y'all seen them on my channel before, or if you used to follow me when I was doing lives on Facebook consistently. Like, I switched from doing lives on Facebook to doing them on YouTube. But if you've been with me for a while and you've seen like my lives from back then, I'm sure you've seen my nieces, honey. They are little adults now. One is in high school, 9th grade. The other's in 8th grade. So like, and they're both bigger than me. I mean, not like it takes much to be bigger than me, you know, but it's fun. It was fun to see them. And also because I'm such a homebody, I've been like a homebody even before COVID, but like COVID has made me even more of a homebody. It was nice to get to spend time with other people, especially for the boy, because you know, he gets to have other interactions other than just me. And I know he get tired of me. Like, lady, I'm always here with you. Go away. Like, lady, go away. Why do I always see you? Just you. Definitely something that I am noticing with this primer is that it's making it hard for me to blend the colors. So I don't know if, because it's super sticky. When it says a sticky base, it's definitely a sticky base. So I am definitely, I'm not gonna say I'm struggling, but I definitely have to go in with a different technique in order to get the blend and the color that I'm wanting, and I don't like that. Now I'm thinking that possibly this would be a really nice base if I were to do a cut crease, because I could just kind of place it exactly where I want it to go and then work from there. But as far as blending, it's hindering me from getting a good blend. It won't, because I can't do a swirl. Like, I can't, it's hindering me from blending this out. So I'm having to go back and forth between the colors in order to soften the edges, and I'm not used to this, and this is definitely making this take longer than I'm used to. Now in the pan, this color looked a lot more purple, but on the eye, she looks pink. This is looking real pink and green, and if you know me, you know she, me, her would never, honey. My mother-in-law might like this a lot, but honey, the Delta in me is cringing at this combination. Ooh, I like that. That eye's giving me a better blend than this eye. Which this is the eye I thought would be giving me the biggest trouble. Ugh, I'm so confused. This was not supposed to be all of this. How she turned into all of this, I don't know, but I'm not mad at her. I'm not mad at her being all of this. She wasn't supposed to be all of this, but I'm not mad at it. Like, I'm not. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and line my eye and throw on some lashes off camera, and then I'll be back to do the rest of my face. I'll be back. All right, y'all don't even know how long that took and how stressful that was. Don't even know. All right, let's do the rest of this face. So while we were in Georgia, Cliff came on to Louisville to find us a place to stay because there was nothing available online like that we could look. Like when we were looking online, we couldn't find any place to stay. You know, it's us two, the boy, we got 2 dogs, so you know we need a little bit of space, and it was becoming stressful trying to find anywhere, you know, anywhere that would be able to fit us comfortably. I don't like living in apartments anymore just because I've had some not so great experiences living in apartments, and I just don't feel like dealing with that. Also, it's more stressful to not have a yard, especially now, because what I look like walking the dogs, got the boy, like it's just too much. I just want to let y'all out the back door. So it was a struggle trying to find a place to stay, but we did. Cliff came and he was here by himself for almost, what, like 2-3 weeks, which I hate being away from him because Cairo's so used to us being together, and you need help, okay? He is at this age now where he's walking. He started walking during this time. Shout out to Yaya and Dadaya because he was in their care when he finally like officially committed to walking. Like he had took some steps, but like he was with them when he finally like committed to walking. So he's just into things and he wants to be entertained, and it's exhausting to do by yourself. Shout out to any single mama out there, because honey, or single parent, because that's not fun at all. We have this really nice house now. It's 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. So now I have like a space. Of course, I have my boudoir, which I will always, like, that's in my wife contract. But we also have an office. So I'm super excited about that because lives are gonna be lit in the office. The boy, of course, has his room. We have a gorgeous, huge master suite. It's like a suite for real because it's like a sitting area and it's really nice. So like I said, I'm gonna do a house vlog once we kind of get everything how I like it. So it'll probably be a while before y'all actually see the house, but just know it's coming and I'm excited about it. If y'all have not noticed, I am underpainting. I've really been into that more lately. If you watched me from the beginning of my channel, you would know I think I underpainted in the beginning, which when I first started doing highlighting and contouring, I definitely underpainted. One, because the concealer that I used to use was like 15 shades too light for me, and so that was the only way for me to be able to highlight without it looking like ghastly and ghostly. But we are in a new day and age where, you know, there's a wide range of contouring colors and things now. So I started painting on top, but here recently I've just kind of been into underpainting again. I just like the look that it gives me. Of course, we are in a era of soft glam when it comes to makeup. You know, makeup goes through its trends. So since we're in like a soft glam type of era, I like to underpaint because it softens everything up. So yeah, by the end of this move, I'm not gonna lie, I was starting to get not depressed, but depressed. Like, it's not fun. Even, like I said, even though we were with family and friends, it's not fun not being in your own space, not having your things, not being able to kind of, you know, let your hair down, walk around your house naked, you know, simple things, you know, just the simple things that we take for granted sometimes. So the fact that we are here is just like a sigh of relief. I was definitely a little nervous about specifically coming to Louisiana just because of the social climate that we're in right now. I'm with Breonna Taylor and BLM and presidential elections, and this is a red state, honey, just in case you didn't see it. So I was definitely nervous about coming here, but so far being here, I'm not necessarily feeling like a whole bunch of tension or anything, which is great. It's nice to be, you know, on the pulse of the community. So it's always fun to move into a new place and to kind of reorganize your house, reset, revive your energy. I'm gonna have a whole new setup for my filming, and I'm also gonna have a new computer for everything. So it's just like, I'm excited to start another chapter. Just turned 30, just feeling a rejuvenation, and now that we're finally here, I'm excited to get started on all of that. There have been a lot of changes in this past few months. It's just like definitely a shift that I'm super excited about, And I hope that y'all are going to enjoy just the changes overall that you see, be it with my channel, be it with content that I create, the way that I do my makeup, the things that I decide to start sharing on my channel, all of that kind of stuff. Like, I'm planning on going in a whole new direction now that, you know, now that I'm settling, and I'm super excited about it. I don't know if y'all can tell, but like, I'm super excited about it. I hate it when you get that like one little piece of hair that's just like in the way. And since we've moved, I've been debating on if I want to go back into the salon. Definitely it would, even if I were to go back, it would definitely not be full time, like, but just kind of trying to debate on how I want to move forward, because I have a lot of anxiety about putting the boy in daycare. I'm just not here for it. I get that some people have to do that, you know, for their lives or whatever, and no judgment to anyone that does, but it gives me anxiety, and I am appreciative that I have the option to not have to, and I don't want to. I am not comfortable with him being in others' care, especially other people that are not like immediate family. I'm very uncomfortable with that. It's at least until he is at an age and a point where he can come home and kind of report back to me, kind of be like, yeah, mom, we you know, we colored, we watched Blue's Clues, blah 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 blah. Like, I need to be debriefed at the end of the night for me to feel comfortable. And even though I do have family here in Louisville and surrounding area, I have some distant cousins that I'm cool with. I have my nephew who is like maybe 45 minutes away, so I'm super excited to be here with him and, like, you know, family. But at the same time, my nephew is young, like he's 23. Like, I'm not gonna expect him to be, he has his own thing. He can't keep my kid. And my other family, you know, everybody has their own things, so I just think that it's probably best for me to stay home right now. And so with me choosing to stay home is definitely making me rethink just how I'm approaching YouTube, because this is going to be like one of my forms of income, not necessarily my primary form of income. It's definitely, because honey, if I was waiting on YouTube to be my primary form of income, I wouldn't even be able to afford ramen noodles. But it's definitely going to be a form of income. Also, I want to focus more on selling my wigs and units, so y'all will definitely be seeing more content that is directed to my units. I definitely want that to be more of how I provide. The great thing about that is that I can schedule those appointments around my husband more freely than if I were working in a salon, like, you know. Also, even though this is like our third or fourth military move together, this is the first one that we've done with a kid, which again added a whole nother level of stress, like, because the boy is used to his schedules and he's used to, you know, being in bed at 9 and sleeping through the night. There was a point while we were moving that, oh my god, that kid would wake up 3 and 4 times during the night. Like, I'm not used to that. Cairo has been sleeping in his own bed. Well, he's always slept in his own like area, but like, he's been sleeping in his own room since he was 3 months. He had been sleeping through the night since he was 6 months. So to be like almost a year, and I'm feeling like, you know, I have to get up all through the middle of the night to try to get him together because he's whining and crying and we're in someone else's house, so I don't want him to wake them up. It was just like really, really stressful. And so that is one thing that I'm actually super happy that I am like settled. This is the NYX liner in the color teal, I think. Gypsy blue, in the color Gypsy blue. Y'all know I love this liner. I use this liner every freaking chance I get. Every chance. What else do I need? Let me throw a little bit of mascara on my bottom lash. I really need to get all of my stuff organized because I'm looking around every which way because I don't know where anything is. I have a whole bunch of new makeup and so I have to like completely reorganize everything so that it will fit. That's something too that I really like about moving. I like reorganizing the house. I like kind of seeing, you know, like sometimes you forget the things that you have. Is it just me? I was reorganizing our bookcase and I came across my high school yearbook. I'll probably throw some clips in here. That was super cute. I got my cousin Brittany. She looked beautiful. And oh wait, let's see. Oh, there she is. There's the girl. What was that bang doing? Even back in high school, I was on my own path. I got voted most original with Catfish. Hey, Fishy. We had a good time, man. These are good times. Memories. Okay, so let me go ahead and do my lips because I feel like this video is getting really long, and then I will give y'all my final thoughts. Be right back. Alright, you guys, so this is it. I'm done with this video. I apologize if it was all over the place, but I was just happy to be sitting down and to be talking with y'all and to be like home. Like I said, you know, moving is stressful, but I'm happy that we are here. It's rejuvenating. It's like starting a whole new chapter of my life, and I am super excited to be doing it. So my final thoughts on these products: I do like this palette so far. I want to play with it again without the primer. The shade range, I will maybe give it like maybe a 6. I don't think that it's worth $48, but is it worth the $25 that I paid for my Boxycharm to get it? Absolutely. The next thing was this primer. Right now she's getting like a 3. Like, I mean, I think the colors show up really nice, so that's great. But as far as how it made it difficult to apply and to blend my colors, it sucks. It was very hard. It was just like a difficult base. I will give it one more try with a specific cut crease look to see if it can kind of redeem itself. But as of right now, the Esmeralda palette by Beauty Creations, I really do like the color story that it has. The colors look like they showed up. The ones that I've used definitely did show up really nice. I know I could make a lot of looks. This color here that I have in the inner portion of my eye, that color actually was surprisingly, like, that color surprised me at how pretty it is and the different undertones that it has once it's on the lid. So I'm definitely very much so pleased with this palette. Like I said, I did try the eyebrow gel. It's a tinted gel. It did good. It's perfect for those days where I just kind of want to clean it up but don't want to actually do like a full thing of makeup. I did finally find it, so this is what it looks like. Y'all, don't look at my nails. Please don't look at my nails. I broke 3 since we've been moving, so don't look at them. But yeah, this is what it looks like. This is the spoolie. It's like a very small, a very small tinted spoolie, so I do like it. I'm definitely going to use a lot of that, and I'll let y'all know at a later date about the toner. So that's it for my Boxycharm. Overall, I would give this Boxycharm a 6, but I mean, again, for $25, can you really beat it? If you have made it to the end, first of all, shout out to you. You're the real MVP. Drop our emoji down in the chat to let me know that you made it here and you are officially a part of my beauty community. And if you would like to be one of my official beauties, join my Patreon. The link is down below. You get early access to my videos. And I'm gonna start doing a few new things for my Patreons coming in the new year. I'm not gonna tell y'all just yet, but just know that you do not want to miss it. Click the link down below. Join my Patreon for as little as $5 a month, honey, so that you don't miss out. I am feeling this look. I am feeling her, honey. I'm gonna be doing a whole bunch of recording, hopefully, while the boy stays sleeping, so we'll see, fingers crossed. Also, if you like this unit, you already know that she is a custom Stokes styling unit, so you can order that too. That link will also be down in the description box. I just don't want y'all to forget, honey. Yes. If you have ever gone through a stressful move or a military move specifically, drop down in the comments and let's talk about it, you guys. Let's vent. Did they break your ish? Could you find housing? Were you stressed out with a toddler? Any of this? Because I'm just saying, raise your hand. Raise your hand if you lived 2 weeks in a hotel room. Raise your hand. Thank y'all so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. And I will see y'all in the next video.